Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sports of the day. We're covering college football's national championship 2. Here for the Genesis. I'm going with an 8-minute game because I've tried a 12-minute game and it took me about 30 minutes. We got a couple of different modes. Divisional challenge, race for number 1, that's cool. Tournaments. Oh, we got a playoff just like this year's, that's cool. Game difficulty I'm putting on normal because I have tried it on beginner and it is easy as shit. Music is going off because the music that goes on right here is purely the menu music. There is no music in game. Don't quite understand why referees would be off, but penalties would be on. But I'm gonna keep them off. Gonna keep penalties on. Weather's gonna be fair. Field's natural. And now we get to select the teams. I believe this goes by region, not necessarily by conference, because we got Florida State here, which is in the same region as Florida, but in a different conference, obviously. Florida's SEC. Florida State is ACC at this point still, yep. Oklahoma, of course. Tennessee in the same region with Oklahoma and Texas. Pretty sparse in terms of who's in the Midwest. No Kansas teams, no Missouri, no Iowa. But you do have Nebraska, I guess. I don't know how to switch which team I'm selecting for. I'm going to need to figure that out sometime. Really, I'm just going over what teams you can select from right now. Is Oregon in the game? Yeah, Oregon, huh. Stanford, too. That's interesting. What's happening up here? Syracuse, back when they were good. Boston College, damn. I was planning on doing the big matchup this weekend between TCU and Baylor, but I cannot do that. I can't do Auburn and Mississippi, or it's Auburn and Mississippi. No, it's Auburn and Mississippi State. Who gives a shit? I know none of my viewers do. Oh, what's that Virginia team? Oh, it's North Carolina. Damn. Okay. Well, I feel stupid. So we're gonna go ahead and abort and just pick. Fuck, I gotta do something good. Okay, pressure is on. Who is UCLA playing this weekend? Are they playing Oregon? I don't know what that did. I think I need to... No, press and start. I don't know how to pick a different team. That's a problem. Can I go back through the tunnel? Because I don't want to play Nebraska. Oh, I guess UCLA's playing Nebraska. So that's the type of quality content you're going to get here on Sports of the Day. 2 miles per hour per wind against possibly the greatest Husker team of all time. This is going to be fun. Interesting in this game, basically everything is done with the A button as opposed to the C button, which you'll find in a lot of other sports games from the Genesis. I don't know why the C button kind of automatically became the go-to button, but it's the A button in this game. Your defense is surprisingly complex. It's a little bit more than I expect out of the Genesis, but not too much more. I mean, I know I can do this, and it does it fairly well, so nothing groundbreaking, of course. This is, just using the engine from Joe Montana football. The quarterback is very good at evading pressure. There's no real way to dive for the quarterback, which is an issue for me, because if I gotta make a tackle and I'm only a little bit of the ways away, I want to, be able to make the tackle. Like with that play there, I probably could have come in and sacked him, but I didn't, because I couldn't dive for him. Even if I didn't, it would have been good to be able to make the effort. Okay. Really wish I had the ability not to pick to play against Nebraska here, because I know I'm going to lose. This would have been, I think, 93 or 94. 94, they won the national championship, obviously, even though they shouldn't have, but They did. They robbed, it was a Penn State. Oh, that was good. Okay. Penn State was, I believe, undefeated as well and won the Rose Bowl over Oregon. But Nebraska got all the love that year, and they got all the love in '95 as well. But that may have actually very well been the best college football team of all time. And the reason I believe that is that was the last year of the Big Eight. And that year in the Big Eight, I believe 5 teams were like 8 or more wins. Like, better than average, you know? I know Nebraska was, and then both Kansas and Kansas State were, and Colorado as well. So maybe that's only 3, but all 3 of those teams were winning, 8 or more games. They even have a guy back deep. No, I don't. Shit. Shit. Make it to the end zone. Yeah, there we go. I do that sometimes. If the game doesn't tell me it's 4th down, I don't know. Alright, so you get to see offense for the first time. Press down there and it brings you to a little option screen. Okay. Okay, well that was okay. Not too hard to get through holes in the, in the defense. That was actually pretty nice. Let's see the tailback toss. I don't know. Oh, wow. 2 minutes. Ran pretty quickly, okay. Maybe I'll have time for a second game. This could be a series. The vaunted College Football's National Championships 2 series on Sports of the Day. Similar to the NFL Game Day Challenge. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that didn't go too well. I like how, so let's see, I select a delta here. Also, I don't know how to not throw it to the tight end, because I only ever seem to get timeout plays. But you can choose, like in this screen, if you want the quarterback to be in shotgun, and then go from there. So let's say I want to do curl in here. You giving me that little time? Okay. Let's snap it. Okay. Whew. We avoided the delay of game penalty there. So we might be able to come up with that. No. Looks like no. Huh. Passing in this game isn't hard, you just only get one guy to pass to, which kind of sucks. I don't know how to change between guys. Also notice, I guess there's no way for them to really transition, so any punt play like this starts with the screen facing upside down. Or facing the opposite direction. Not upside down, but facing the opposite direction it was. This is kind of slow. And the camera's a little too far away for my liking. It feels like I'm watching from like the wire cam, Okay, he's gonna take off. There we go. So erase some of that. Who's that? Tommie. Oh god, I don't know his name. Armstrong? Who cares? Nebraska's quarterback from 1994. He's a good runner. That's the thing you need to know. Shit, he's got a step. You know what I should have done? Should have done Washington and Oregon, because I think this was the year of the Kenny Wheaton interception, which is a famous game and a really interesting one to watch if you ever get the chance to watch it, because I don't think there's one game in history that has ever felt so over before it was over, and then had it like flip around, had the fortunes reverse, because Oregon never beat Washington back in those days. and it felt like they were getting close, but you know, Damon Heward was gonna bring him back. And then essentially what happens is he throws short at the goal line, and a defensive back for Oregon picks it off and just runs it 100 yards back, and just everybody is going crazy because they finally did it. It's like, because I mean, there are teams, you know, you've seen the guillotine coming down year and year again. This is going to be a field goal, right? Yes, okay. Sorry, I'm not going to block a field goal, so. Come on. Oh, that's good, okay. Oh, damn, 44 yards. That's impressive. Anyway, I mean, I lived in Kansas City forever, so I know all about seeing you know, the guillotine coming down, or whatever metaphor you want to use, as you think your team's going to win. I mean, I've seen that in so many different Chiefs games. You know, you got that shot at success, and then Andrew Luck gets, you know, the 35-point comeback or whatever. And my favorite thing about that game was I was at a dinner in Kansas City, Missouri, and nobody, like, we were all disappointed, but I can't say anybody was surprised. We're going to do the tailback toss again. Tailback's a word you don't hear very much anymore. So we got 3 seconds. Let's call a timeout and just chuck it deep, ladies and gentlemen. We want three wide receivers is typically what we want. So TNT, Alpha, C, wide out deep. So they're going to know who we're throwing to, but, you know, they'll be deep. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we just got a big gain. Unfortunately, no score, so we enter halftime down by 3. And here we enter the second half, only 12 minutes into the episode, which is unusual. So they picked an 8-minute game. Yeah. Feels like you just have a slow player whenever they have the ball. Let's just try passing. Just to see how that works. I mean, I've obviously tried passing, but I mean, like, try implementing it as a major, you know, factor of the offense. Okay, this is a screen. They called it a swing pass, and I get sacked. I thought it was... I don't really know what the terminology was there, so I will take the blame for that sack, as I don't know what I was doing. So here on 2nd and 23, we have a shot at glory still. They throw to the tight end, who is going to be picked off, and I saw that coming. The ball stays in the air for a really long time, which sucks. I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, that's a problem that a lot of games have had throughout history. I remember NFL Fever 2003. It felt like the ball would stay up in the air for like an hour. Oh, fumbled. Did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. People on my floor probably think I'm weird, but I don't care. That's the spirit. See, if you don't know me, that didn't sound particularly vitriolic, but trust me, that was vitriolic. Okay, I'm just gonna run with it, apparently. I like how it goes into this, like, zoom in whenever you start running. Also, I love how you can just get right back up after that hit. I love the sound they use for the hit. I guess I'm doing delta. Is that pi? Let's see how pi works. Ooh. So we're gonna run the ball, judging by how well passing the ball did last time. Feels like I have to remind the... Oh, wow. I think I was supposed to pass the ball there, but... Yeah, we got a gain. I'm gonna try a halfback pass. That worked pretty well in Bill Walsh. I don't know where I can get a halfback pass from. So we're just gonna do a basic run again. My favorite type of football, the one that suffocates you until you die. Also my favorite type of murder weapon. I don't know. That was a bad joke. I gotta apologize for that. Not that it was offensive, but just that it wasn't funny. Here's the halfback pass. My favorite game I ever played in Madden. I won. It was like 31-31 going into overtime. It was 2003 Jets versus Steelers. And I tie the game up, or like in overtime, I think I pitched the ball to Curtis Martin, and I do the halfback pass like from the 20-yard line, and the guy just runs like 80 yards, Lavernius Coles, 80 yards just to the end zone. And that was great, and I was so excited about it. I was like, yeah, season started 1-0, and then it was a preseason game. It didn't matter. I was like, that's why they were playing Tommie Maddox the entire second half. I was like, that's a weird decision by the game to do that, but okay. Then I figured out that it was preseason. It didn't matter. I think I actually wrote, because I used to write, this is how much of a fucking loser I am, I used to write recaps of my favorite games that I played. I might start doing that again, because that's actually really fun, and I recommend doing that. So you can look back on them, because they're... Oh, wow, that was a shallow kick. Huh. There were games of... I should probably play the game instead of looking through my documents folder. I'll read from some of them at some point. Probably next week. Yeah, best games is a full... Best games, obviously, with the Z. Oh, I guess I didn't write the recap for that. I think I actually deleted it after I figured it out, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I feel stupid for writing all that. Here are the files in my best games folder, which are just text files of the best games that I've played, and... Was it the end of the game? No, it's fourth quarter. Okay. We have Barry, but Barry is spelled like somebody's yelling it. So it's like Barry.txt, which I believe was an NFL Game Day thing, which actually inspired the NFL Game Day Challenge of 2013. Changing of the guard.txt, which was NFL 2K5. Lawrence Taylor Special Teams God, which was Tecmo Bowl, which I played like when I was in the 6th grade, and I just remember this one particular game where 3 field goals got blocked by Lawrence Taylor when I was trying to play as like the Colts. We had Maction Part 1, which was NCAA Football 2003. Ola dying. Oh shit, here he goes. Yeah, fuck you, Tommy Frazier is his name, and he is down. And it is 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going man to man. The Birds Get Shocked, which was a game that actually ended up being recorded in Tecmo's Super Bowl for the, yes, there we go. Super NES, and the White's Last Ride, which I believe was the Super Bowl that I played in Tecmo Super Bowl, because I actually have played all the way through a season of Tecmo Super Bowl. Interestingly enough, let's try the QB Keeper. See how that treats us. We're close to the end zone. That's good. We might end up winning this game. Okay, let's see if we can outrun... We could not outrun the defensive lineman there. I had a shot, I had a window. Whip it. Pie slot. Same play, same formation. Different play. Just let that clock run down. Maybe kick a field goal if we have to. Oh shit, I guess this is also QB Keeper. This one I got more of a chance on though, so. 7-yard run by number 7. TNT as a play is nice. Go ahead and do the halfback blast. 3rd and 3. This game is pretty much in the books, as it seems. I don't know if Nebraska's AI can even call timeouts. I would like them to, though, to keep this game interesting. Give me some semblance of enjoyment. Yeah, baby. There we go. Okay. And get to the outside, and there we go. So this game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, UCLA 7, Nebraska 3. Is there special teams? Like, no, there's no clock play. T-ball. Fullback slash. I think I can just run the clock out after this play. Let's try to score a touchdown. Well, hey, this didn't end too poorly for me. I am leading as the clock runs out. I'm going to try to throw a touchdown because I am an asshole. We're like, oh, he's not going to get the playoff. Well, guess what? He's getting the playoff. He's throwing. And he's got a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a dick. And that, I believe, is the game. I do declare is the game. After I kick the extra point. After I kick the extra point. There we go. And that in no way atones for every time I watched Nebraska destroy my team in football, but they don't have to anymore for two reasons. One, Nebraska's bad now. Not bad, but not good. And two, they're in a different conference. 14-3. It is a good day. Let's look at those stats. Passing. 3 of 5. That's good. The 1 interception. 59-yard pass. I remember that. Amounted to nothing. Individual. Okay. Let's go back to menu. Game. Wait, I want to leave. I want to leave. Start. Okay, there we go. Let's explore one of the other modes here. Race for number 1. I'm just gonna start here. I'm gonna end the episode with this. This way I get to actually select the team, not necessarily who I'm playing against, but who's... Oh wow, Stanford's 3. Who's number 1? Who's number 1? Who's number 1? Who's number 1? Auburn's 30th? Damn. Clemson 4th. That's weird. North Carolina 7. Damn. Who the... Oh, Notre Dame's number 1. Of course. Who else would it be? Fighting Illini are made it in this game. That's really funny. I think that's probably got to be the most out of place. If Stanford weren't so good, they would be. But let's be, I don't know, Arizona. Who do we got? Week 1. Who do we got? Week 1. Texas. Yeah. I want to go to team select. Please do what I want. Okay, it's gonna simulate all the other games and put me back at the main screen. That's good, I guess. What's going on? Why is my screen all flicker? That's weird. There we go. Of course I want to be Arizona. I don't know why I'm still playing. I'm gonna stop after this possession. And you guys can be mercifully put to rest. The sports of the day can be mercifully put to rest for the next day. Oh, good blocking, everyone. Just chuck it deep and say goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, the snapper. That's weird. Why have they got different names for everything? Cobra. Fuck. I guess they don't have a wide receiver set. That's weird. Kappa. QB roll pass. Where's is my game clock? Okay, oh shit, play clock's low. They will never expect me to get the snap off in time. And, yeah, you got this. No, you don't. Okay, well, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Sports